Good morning, everybody, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are on this beautiful planet of ours. It's a lovely day here in California. The sun is shining and all is well. So, thank you for joining me today on this very powerful day. This has been a festival that has been kept upon the earth from the time of the Buddha 2,000 years ago. It is the full moon, the Wesak full moon, where we honor the birthday of the Buddha, who by his own experience has changed the life of millions of people. The philosophy and the doctrine that he left behind has changed the consciousness of the earth. The philosophy of harm no living thing, and to pursue happiness within, to find that place of peace and happiness that is available for all. And it doesn't come from the outside, it comes from the inside. It doesn't matter how big a house you have, how much stuff you have in it. It's, have you found that wellspring of joy that lives within you that will determine the experience that you are having upon this earth? So I do hope that today will be some benefit to you, to connect to your inner knowing, to that world within that is so rich, that is so full of joy and connection and peace and oneness. Now, as I said, today is the full moon of the Wesak festival, which means that it's the full moon in Taurus and Scorpio. That's the axis that this moon sits on. So the sun is in Taurus, which is the sign of abundance, fertility, plenty. It's to do with financial abundance and wealth. It's also to do with the garden, the flowers, and it's to do with that inner wealth inside, that the things that make your life rich and full, which is community, it's doing work that you love, it's having the opportunity to do the things that bring you joy, whether that is travel or going to the beach, walking in the forest, walking by the river, whatever it is, whatever makes your life a richer experience. So that's where the sun is. And then the moon, the full moon is always an opposition astrologically. So the full moon is in whatever sign is opposite where the sun is at that particular time. So as the sun is now in Taurus, the full moon is in its opposite sign, which is Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is one of the most powerful signs of the zodiac, and it's all about how do we use power? Do we use it to create or to destroy? Do we use it for self or for service? So this very powerful full moon is giving us an opportunity to harness the power that we all have. As a being, as a soul, we have access to this unlimited power. Because each and every one of us, and I've said this so many times, is a creator, God, goddess already. That's where we came from. That's who we are. We were born as a soul from the light, from the oneness. And now we have the opportunity, now that we are embodied, to find that reconnection. It's just a remembering of who we really are. And so by doing meditation, by doing hypnotherapy, sound healing, all of these things help us to make that inner connection to the divine within. Once you have connected to the source of power within you, then nobody can ever take that away from you. It changes your life. It changes your idea of who you are. And nobody can ever change that because it is how you were born. It's what you came with. And then as a little tiny baby, it gets shut down. As we come accustomed to the material, to the physical body, gradually in our early years, in our childhood, we shut off that connection. And unfortunately, we shut off that sense of joy and wonder that we were born with. Things get too serious. We get onto a career path or a life goal trajectory where we always have to be pushing ourselves, striving to get more and more and more. And that usually means more things. And you may have noticed from the wealthy people that you know, certainly the ones that I know, they're not the happiest people. The happiest people that I know are about the age of 3 because they really celebrate the joy and the beauty of everything. The bee on the flower, the worm in the soil, whatever it is, it's the small things that really make life the delight that it is. And now that we have this opportunity to stay at home, whether we want to or not, it's almost as if we have been forced into a retreat. You know, in all the religions, all the spiritual traditions, the students, the disciples always have times when they withdraw from the world. The Christians call it contemplation. They go into silence. The yogis, the Hindus, they go up to the caves to meditate. The Buddhists do vipassana. They do silent meditation. And the purpose of all of that is to simply stop the outer world. Stop the busyness, the mind chatter, and to go within and say, what is really the source of joy? What is it that brings joy to my heart? What brings compassion? What brings love? So now, as a world family, as disciples on the path that we are all on, the path that is taking us home, we are having this opportunity to do that inner searching and to find out that what is important is our connection with our loved ones, with nature, with the garden. And if you are fortunate with the work that you are doing, I love the work that I do, and I'll be doing it every day of my life as long as I can still speak and have my mental faculties all working. So what I do is hypnotherapy, and I call it authentic self hypnotherapy because what I do is take people to make that connection to the soul, to ask, who am I? Why am I here? What is my history as a soul? Where did I come from? And then to bring that soul into the body and then to look forward into how that soul which is who you are, wants to be of service, wants to be expressed in the world. So the sessions that I do, they take 2 hours, and I'm going to be running a discount, a special offer, till the end of May 30th, so that it will be $150 instead of $200, so $50 discount. So you can get in touch with me through my website, or leave a comment here on YouTube, and I will get in touch with you. I'm giving the discount because this really is the time for everybody to be asking those bigger questions, to go to the higher place, looking at the bigger picture. So why has this lockdown been created? It doesn't matter the mechanics of how it arrived, whether it was manufactured or whether it just started somewhere, as these viruses do. It doesn't matter. This is in the divine plan for everybody on this earth, that we have this in-breath. We have this time when the busyness stops, when we have time to play with our children, to go plant a garden, to walk in the fields, by the river, on the beach, whatever it is, we're having time. And especially here in the Western world, I live in LA, and it's absolutely crazy. Everybody goes at 100 miles an hour. This is why we need to take a break and to say, what is bringing lasting happiness? Not just the fleeting pleasures of today, having more technology, more things, bigger car, bigger house. That really is not what brings lasting joy. So I really encourage you, when this lockdown is coming to the end, not to just rush back to the old, to get on that wheel, that hamster wheel, that just run, 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 run. Take what you have learned from this time and change your life, change your job, change your patterns. Make time for meditation, for quiet time, even if you're not sitting in a formal practice. Go and walk outside or sit in the garden and just watch the birds, watch the bees and the butterflies. Listen to them sing. It's so beautiful. It just lifts your heart. It speaks to your heart. So as I've said, today is Wesak. It is Buddha's birthday. So I would like now, I'd just like to welcome everybody who has joined us for today. It's so lovely to see you all, and thank you so much. I'm really enjoying these offerings that I am giving. I'm giving them every week now because it really is important that now that we have all this time on our hands, that we use it to look at the bigger picture, to go within. You know, in my sessions over the years, I've seen people come in and they're angry about this person did that to me, and this isn't fair, and why don't I have this? And then by the end of the session, when they've connected to their inner knowing, to their soul, to their higher self, they don't care anymore, and they don't even have any questions. They can't even think of any questions because they know that that soul is directing the script, that your own soul is your great divine director. You can be on a spiritual path, but you are still ultimately writing your own script. And you wrote it before you ever came into the body. You wrote it when you were planning this journey into physical form. So the hypnosis is an opportunity to look at your script Why did I invite this person into my life? Why did I invite this event, this illness, this relationship that is causing me so much challenge? Guess what? That's how we grow. When you look back on your life, excuse me, you will see that it is through the time of challenge that you actually had the chance to grow. And from the sessions that I've been doing since the virus, as a human race, when we look back at this time in 2020, it will be known as the turning point, when we started to take back the damage that we've done to this planet and the control that we've given away to the people who are seeking wealth and power. It's time for us to take our own dominion, to claim sovereignty for ourselves and to choose. Nobody is making you do anything. Nobody can make you do anything that you do not wish to do. So this really is a time of soul searching. What do I want to do with the rest of my life? When I come to the end of this life and I look back, what will give me the most pleasure? So I'd like now to guide you on a journey into that knowingness, into that oneness, using the energy and the power of this beautiful full moon. So I invite you now to close your eyes. Focus your attention on the breath. Breathing in slowly. Breathing in deep peace. Breathing out all tension from your body. Just letting go. Breathing in peace. Breathing out all concerns. There is nothing for you to be even thinking about right now. Breathing in even deeper peace and breathing out all of the concerns of your daily life. You have chosen to take this time for yourself. So let us imagine now that we are walking in a beautiful meadow high up in the Himalayan mountains, under the light of the full moon. The silver radiance is flooding the meadow. So every leaf, every tree is shining with silver light. And as you look around you, the moonlight is shining on the snowy white peaks of the mountains all around you. And you are breathing in this wondrous beauty. It is so awe-inspiring. It takes your breath away. Breathe in the beauty, the stillness, the cool night air. Breathe in deep peace. Here, high above all the busyness of the world, where the mountains touch the stars. Breathe it in, drink it in with your eyes. The light of the moon casts its silver glow over your body. And you are drinking in this silver radiance. It is infusing every cell of your body with this cool, clear, silver light. Calming, cleansing, washing away the stress, the fear, the anxiety, washing it all away. As you breathe in the silver moonlight, it is flowing through your body, cleansing, clearing, releasing and renewing all of the memories of suffering that you brought with you from many, many lives on the earth plane, from the third dimension, which is the realm of suffering. All of those memories are simply dissolving because it is time to end suffering. It is time for the renewal. So breathe in the beauty, the magic. Breathe in the silver moonlight. And as you breathe in more and more light, your body is feeling lighter, refreshed, re-energized. You are ready now to continue your journey. You begin to walk through the meadow, walking on the beautiful silvery grass. Every flower is outlined in a silver radiance. And in the middle of the meadow, you come to an enormous statue of the Lord Buddha. The moonlight is shining down over the statue. which is glowing with silver light. It is so beautiful. The features of Buddha's face are smiling and serene. He holds up one hand, extended in blessing, and with the other, he invites you to come closer. So as you walk closer to the statue of the Buddha, which is huge, much taller than you, you begin to feel the glow that is radiating from the statue. It is the energy of the Lord Buddha himself that is radiating pure love, compassion, acceptance. There is no judgment here. There is only love. So you are stepping forward now into his radiance, into his light. And as you step even closer, a very wonderful thing is happening. You are stepping into that glowing light that is the Buddha. So you find yourself merging with the silvery glowing light, the light of the moon, and the light of the Buddha. And you find yourself floating in an ocean of light, a beautiful silver white light, so calm, so serene. And you are simply floating in the light, completely filled with peace, with a gentle joy. Here in this light is all possibility. It is the realm where everything is created. Whatever you dream can be created here in the light. Endless possibility. Because here in this place, you are the creator being. You are the one who created the story that you are acting out in your physical life. Here in the oneness, in this realm of all possibility, you can change that story. So look at your life as it is now. Everything in that life is something that you chose to learn from. So what would you now choose to release from your life? A physical illness, a relationship, a job that is draining your soul, draining your joy, a situation that has been challenging, where there has been conflict, where there seems to be no resolution. Just release it. Just let it go. Whatever is not serving you anymore. Any anger, fear, resentment, revenge, those emotions are not serving you. Let them go. This is your opportunity to begin again, to create a new life, which is full, which is joyful, as you were meant to be. We came to the earth to learn through suffering. And at any time, we can make that choice. Simply not suffer anymore, but to find the truth and the lesson in everything, to be grateful and to move on. So whatever is no longer serving you, let it go and be at peace. All of the power of this full moon is now available to you. So let us now use that energy to create whatever will bring you joy. What do you need in your life at this time to bring lasting joy? Relationship, friendship, community, activities that are fulfilling, joyful, whatever you wish to create in your life, simply see it now as if it had already happened. And know that you have the power, because you are a divine being, to create or to change anything and everything in your life. So don't settle for situations that are causing you pain and suffering. Choose what you wish to replace the situation with, and then let it go. So just feel that place of expansion in this vast ocean of light, where you are floating as the being that you are. No limits here. You can do and be whatever you choose. So feel that place, that power of creation, that expansiveness that has no limitation. Feel that deep peace, the part of you that knows all is well. And then bring all of those feelings with you. As you bring yourself back into the body, feel yourself floating back down from the oneness, from the void, into the body that is waiting to receive you. So just feel all of that peace, the connection, the serenity, and the joy floating in to your body through the top of your head, floating in to fill your whole body with perfect peace, joy, love, happiness. All you have to do is to remember who you really are. Reconnect to that place within you that knows that all is well, and you are the creator of your own reality. Know that you have made the connection, and you can call upon your own divine director at any time to change what you term your reality, which is in fact the illusion. Because what is real is that place of love, light, and peace from which you came. So feel that peace in your whole body now, peace in your mind, peace in your heart, love for yourself, for this journey that you have chosen. Has not been an easy journey, but you have chosen it so that your soul may grow. So now feel yourself coming aware of the room around you, the sounds in the room, your body sitting in the place where you are. Slowly bring your consciousness back into the awareness of the physical, the body, but bringing with you this connection which will never be lost. Simply return to that place. Whenever you find yourself being pulled back into the drama, into the story, this is bad, that person's bad, it's not fair, you just say, no, that's not who I am. I am peace, I am love, and I am powerful. Nobody can do anything to you unless you agree. Whatever situation you are in, you can change it. You can walk out the door if that's what it takes. So on this blessed day, I thank you for walking this path with me. I am honored to be in the presence of each and every one of you. We are the ones who are the way showers, who will lift this earth into the light. And it is by our love, by demonstrating love, compassion, joy, and peace, and above all, non-judgment. Every person on this earth has chosen the path that they need to walk in order to bring them home. Those of us who can find the love, that's the fast track. Those who have to go through deviousness and manipulation and injustice, abuse of any kind to others, simply take them longer. So choose now, choose the love, and come home, because that's where love is, and that's where love will guide you. So I leave you now with the love and the blessing of the One. May your life be filled with all of the blessing, all of the abundance that you can hold. Until we meet again, bless you, thank you. I thank all of those who have joined with me today. It is a journey that we are all making together. There's nobody on this earth that will be left behind unless they choose. In the words of Ram Dass, we are all just walking each other home. So thank you, bless you, and bye-bye.